Well, welcome again, guys. So you could see I got the Xbox motherboard right here, and I was waiting for the HDMI port to come, and you could see it's nice and new. So we're gonna be replacing the one you could see. It's right here, and to do that as well, oh man, it looks like I have to go ahead and remove this plate too, eh? Look, the HDMI that we're going to be replacing is right here. And the reason of this is because inside, if you look at it carefully, you'll see that it's damaged. So we'll go ahead and do that. Sorry, the camera shaked there. So first of all, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to give it a nice hit there. And to do that, in removing, so the removing process, I have to change the camera view so you could see clear what I'm doing. So I'm going to change it up and then we'll see. Beautiful. So continuing on, see, I got it right here. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to apply some flex around here at this part. And then I'm going to use another solder to just make it very soft, so which will allow me to just remove it nicely and gently as well. And what you're doing, you just have to be very careful. And the PlayStation's ones, it's pretty straightforward, so hopefully this one is pretty straightforward as well. So we'll just be dealing with similar ones. And the other thing that I'll do, I'll make this soft as well. So when it just comes out, it comes out directly straight away because of the melting. Perfect. So now, let's go ahead. So the trick here that I use, normally, I'll just heat it up just a tiny bit there. Yeah. So I try not to heat it for too long. Once I can see it's softening up, I can see it starting to soften up. I then start applying my solder, my iron there, to help me make it even softer. You know, because it's not easy to come out like straight away. Yeah. Yep. Yep, you can see it. It's coming out. 3. Always move it, so you don't want to leave it on the same spot. Always move your heat gun. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. It's coming out. 3, 2, 1. It's out. Perfect. So what we do next, instead of just forcing it out straight away, first we gotta look. So something was stuck. So interesting. So to avoid that issue, what I like to do, like this, and boom, so the HDMI is out. Yeah. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is just apply some, so I can see on the microscope, and I hope you guys could see this clear, because if I put you guys back on the microscope, I'll have to put it back regardless of when I'm putting it back on. So we'll just do it from here. I'll quickly clean it up, make it look nice first. Yep. Okay, perfect. So that's so nicely cleaned up. Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful. Now the next thing is to clean it. Just clean it out. Perfect. So it's looking really nice. Yep. So usually when I'm doing this as well, I'll try, like if you saw me before, I didn't just take out that HDMI quickly straight away, or else I would have damaged one connection. I hope you guys could see it. It's looking very nice. Look at that. Yeah. So one connection, the pad came out, but to avoid complication, here, likely it didn't come all out straight away, so I'll just bend the back how it was. Yeah. And what we'll go ahead and do, yep. Yep. So I'll apply some of this UV and then scratch it out. Sorry guys, this is why sometimes when you get in this thing, you're gonna be very careful with it so it doesn't break further. So I'll just push it. I'll just push it just a tiny bit back. And then bring it back on. There. Yep, perfect. So that's the place. To the UV. Yep. So perfect. So guys, that's another quick thing. Sometime with these PlayStations or Xbox that I get in, I mostly get PlayStations in. Sometime if it's previously been worked on, it could drag the time a bit more. And sometimes we do make mistakes as well. And just like that too, I haven't had that happen to me on a PlayStation or Xbox. Just the thing come out with the HDMI port. but it happened to be the case with this one, but and which will just take a little bit of time in order to just fix it up, which is all right. We allow those time because it cost, but we still allowed it. Perfect. So let's do one more time. But what I like to do as well is just apply a little bit of heat so it could stick stronger on the UV. Not too much, and just leave it like that. It should be harder now, and yep, perfect, all done. And yep, so just put it like this. Perfect. Okay, leave it like that. We get the new one, and a little trick I do with the new ones, even for PlayStation, it's already had I'll just reapply some solder there so it could stick even nicely as well. Can make that nice firm connection. Yep, there we go. So now, the next thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna preheat it and then place this HDMI right inside. Yeah. So to do that, I just have to make sure that I'm holding this very well. Yep. Heat it up. You can see from there what I'll be doing. Yep. And then I'll wait for it to kind of heat up. They're both heating up. Wait in a second. And then hold on a second, sorry guys. What I need to do it a bit better, to just do that, and then make sure it's like it's heating everywhere. Perfect. There you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. I dripped the alcohol. It's like cleaning alcohol that I dripped. See? Sometimes these are the things that happen when we're doing the repairs, but it's alright. It dries up pretty fast. That's the good thing. It's not like something, it's not gonna go into any other onion or anything, which is good. Okay, perfect. So that's all in. Now, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is work on those pins. And to perfectly finish it off, I will quickly show you guys. So I'll change the position. Yep, so I got it right here. Yeah, you can see that right there. And you can see the pins carefully there. Yep. And what we're gonna go ahead and do is apply some flex there on that side. And then get a bit of this. And gently just press into it. Yep, so I was just checking it, but it looks pretty nice. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I just make sure. Perfect. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch it around. Okay. And we're gonna just look at the back and see what's going on. And what I like doing, I'm gonna just place this underneath here. So in that way the HDMI doesn't come out. I'll just start off with this, the first pump, apply some flex there. And just do this quick one. Remember, I realize this doesn't come out straight away, so it should be all good. So the next thing that we're gonna have to do is flip it over again before I start to clean it up. I'll just see what's going on with this side because we want it to be like perfectly in. It's looking good. And then I'll try just fixing this area too here. So anything you do, you just have to be careful when you're working on these things because it can become complicated. It might look easy, but it can also become complicated. Yep, and just get some of these. I'm trying to do is just build that connection with the other one. Perfect. All done. And then this should not move at all. You can see there, it's nicely and steady. So now what the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna use that same you almost bent my one of my mat, because the cord came all the way here, but it's all right. Not a lot dropped. Now the next thing we're gonna do is just clean that up. So I'll just apply a bit more and then give it a sneeze. Okay. And what I like doing is just blowing it. And then I get one of these guys. And same thing with the other side. Make it nice and fresh. So you see how it is. So whenever you do some work, don't leave it like this. Please do not leave the work like this. Clean it up, because you started the work. Make it look nice, and then you can leave it. So you see like this, look how nice what it looks like, you know. Very good. Just keeps everything very fresh. Warm it up. Yeah, just make sure there's no glue anywhere. Everything is being cleaned up. So that's done. And I'll just double check with the connection again one more time. And make sure they're connected. Yep, got that. 1, 2, 3. Yep, all good. Yep. Perfect. So done. So there you go. Nicely installed, and it looks nice. So we're gonna be continuing this video on putting it all back together as for the last of our part.